Hey, wonderful and mostly appropriate internet. I'm Jenna, and this is Let's Talk. Today I'm sitting outside because it is finally beautiful. It's not cold and rainy, so I decided to sit out here and let you guys enjoy the beauty that is today. And what better thing to talk about on a beautiful day like this than violence, right? um, just kidding. My friend wanted me to do a video about this, so let's get started. Since violence is such a big topic and you can take off into so many different kind of branches, I'm going to stick with just talking about violence in movie, shows, and video games, and then how how the media twists things into things that are more violent and stuff like that. Okay, action. Okay, so we'll start with the video games and shows first. I mean, because it's the most fun. I mean, who doesn't like video games? So, a thing that I hear a lot is, "Ah, that video game and that movie and show was just way too violent. You know, our kids shouldn't be able to see this kind of thing. I mean, they play Grand Theft Auto and they think that they can go out and do it themselves, and it's just outrageous. These types of games should just not be allowed to be made." Ugh, this is the most annoying argument I've ever heard. Ugh. First of all, video games and movies that are violent aren't really that bad. I mean, come on. And even if they are, there's such things called ratings. You know, rated R movies and rated M games. If you're a parent and you think that your kid is too young to be watching this stuff, or you don't want your kid being exposed to this, that's cool. Just block it. You know, instead of arguing, saying that these types of games shouldn't be made, is completely terrible. I mean, who doesn't like to go home after they've had a bad day and are really angry, and instead of hurting somebody or punching things in the house and flipping tables, you just go online, you pick up a controller, and you just shoot some people in the head, and you feel good about yourself. You're just like, yeah! And then you don't feel so angry anymore. So, banning bad video games, is just not the right way to go. If you're a parent and you see your kid playing these video games and you think he's too young, take the game back, birds. Take the game back or something. Like, seriously, you're their parent. If there's violent shows on the TV, block it. It's really not that hard. Stop telling people who create these games, stop suing them because they're too violent, and you can shoot a dog in Call of Duty, so, you know, that's against animal rights and stuff like that. Just stop. It's just a game. It's just a movie. And if you don't want them to see it, don't let them see it. A second point about this is that, okay, kids and adults alike, who actually go out and imitate this stuff, like word for word imitate, like they think they can just go steal a car and run over people who imitate that kind of stuff aren't okay in their head. They blur the line between video game and reality. And most people who go out and do these things, like, as horrible as they are, school shootings and mass murders and stuff like that, those people are unstable in the head. And that's a whole different problem completely. You know, you can't just take away the right for everybody to have fun and enjoy these games and movies just because there are some people who are unstable and see these things and blur the line between reality and video games. So, stop. And video games have actually been proven to give kids and adults better reflexes, faster decision making, and stress release, and a whole bunch of other perks. You know, I mean, go look it up. I'm sure you would find tons of studies about it. So stop complaining about violent video games and shows and movies. Okay? Just stop. So the second thing I want to talk about is media. And let me ask you a question before I start this. When's the last time you turned on the news and their breaking line head story was something good? Like, when's the last time you watched the news and they never brought up anything that was bad? Never, because it doesn't happen. The news feeds off of bad things. And that in return makes people who are kind of unstable or just and looking for attention, make them want to do that. You know, people will go out and commit crimes. Unstable people, not normal people, but unstable people will go out and commit crimes because they think if they do it, they'll get on national TV and they'll be the talk of the town. They'll get their 15 minutes of fame. And, you know, that's not cool for the media to make it so popular, make it so alluring, make these people who do these bad things so famous for doing them. You know, it just brings more people into the industry of doing bad things. I don't know what this thing is. You know, and the media always likes to twist things. It could take, you know, something really small and the media gets a hold of it and it just twists it and turns it and makes it into this big problem so they can get ratings. And that's a problem, you know, and not just for the whole violence thing, but it's like the news endorses violence. Like, they like it. They're like, oh yeah, that guy got shot down the street. Let's go. This is exciting. Yeah. It's like they like it. And it's just not cool, you know? The news should be focused more on world things that are happening, one, because I don't give a shit about what's going on with Justin Bieber. I'd rather be more worldly educated, even though it probably wouldn't matter because I don't watch the news anyways. And two, it should be more uplifting stuff. You know, I want to learn about good stories. I know that humanity sucks. I know that crimes are committed every second of every day and that people die like every single second. You know, I know that. Everybody knows that. You know, I know somewhere in the world someone's getting shot and someone getting mugged, and I know it. Okay, we all do. Why can't, instead of the news focusing on these violent acts and making them so alluring, why don't they focus on the good stuff? Happy things, for have faith in humanity instead of constantly destroying it every time you turn on the TV. Yeah. That's really all I'm going to say before, you know, on this subject. Thanks again, Autumn, for, you know, bringing up this topic. And I'm sure there's a lot of other things, you know, that I could talk about being, you know, with the whole term violence. Those are the things that I just felt happen a lot and, you know, really don't contribute to violence. I'm going to put the disclaimer at the end of this video. Violence is never the answer. It is never okay to hurt people. Talk out your problems with your mouth and your words, not with your fists. But seriously, don't. Fighting people and getting suspended and from school and going to jail, it's just not worth it, really. You know, unless it's like, one, honest self-defense, or two, someone is hurting your family member, then you don't need to be violent, okay? Don't break the law, people. Don't punch people in the face. Do it online, because then it's not illegal, and it still feels good.